Okay, so now we're going to move on to our Expressionist Eye design. The Expressionists were famous for using simple shapes, and as you can see here, I've used geometric shapes. So you can see sort of like a circle, a triangle. I've used this sort of semicircle shape here. So it is a really simple way of recording. They were really well known for expressing emotions. And we can express emotions in lots of different ways. They would use colours to represent an emotion. So in your design you can express any emotion that you want, but all I'm going to do on my design is express a calm emotion, I think. So I'm going to select colours that I think represent a calm emotion, and for me it is sort of green outdoorsy colours, but that might be different for you. So I'm going to start off with my lightest colour, and as we know, in good shading we always follow the outside line of the shape. So because the outside of that shape is curvy, I'm going to curve my shading. Then it can straighten up just at the bottom of that shape. We always start off with light colours, because if you start off with dark you can't work on top of it, whereas if you start off with light you can work on top of it. So I've started off with my light, and I'm going to bring that yellow all the way around here. There we go. Next I'm going to start to put a little bit of green in, just lightly, and I'm going to layer it on top. And I'm going to start off at the edge of the shape. So I'm going to work quite heavy, and then as I come in I'm going to just fade it into that yellow, blending the two colours together. So heavy on the edge and blending it in the middle. When you select your colours, you want to be selecting colours that work well together. So look at the colour wheel, have a little look at what colours are next door to each other. They will blend well, they will work together well. So now I'm just going up tonally. I'm going to start to add a bit of a darker green now. Again, keeping my eye design quite calm. I'm not putting any really harsh brush colours in there. I'm keeping all the tones similar. And there we go. Now what I'm going to do, just to make the centre of my eye, just to make that iris stand out, I'm going to use a colour that I know works really well with green, and it is purple. Your purples and reds work really well with green because they're on the opposite side of the colour wheel, so they contrast quite well. So I might even put a little bit of red on top of that purple. There we go. I'm just going to use my black colour pencil now to outline those shapes and make them stand out. So after you've done all of your colour work, you can start to add the black. And that is important because, as you can see in my design, they are starting to stand out quite a lot now. There we go. And the last thing that I need to do is just add the pupil. There we go. So there's my Expressionist eye. If you finish before other people, you could have a little go at blending and adding colour to the border. So I'm going to choose different colours now. I'm going to choose orange and red. And I'm just going to have a little go at blending on the border.